Hi there, Anna Stanley and Nadine Wilson at the North Shore Event Centre, where the Mystics have beaten the Pulse for the first time in the ANZ Premiership, 64-53. Nadine, it was a comprehensive performance by the Mystics, the best I've seen them this season.
They were outstanding. They were outstanding throughout the court. It's hard to pick out one player that was good because they all really stepped it up. And actually, you'd have to say, with that performance, title contenders.
Absolutely. Wow, there are title contenders all over the court, really, when you look at the individual performances. Anna Harrison, we're used to seeing her at goalkeeper. Tonight she played at wing defence and made a nuisance of herself out there.
Yes, to start with, I was thinking, wow, putting her out to wing defence when she's picking up so much ball in that circle, but she answered that question pretty quickly. All of a sudden, she was really making it hard for the middies, for the Pulse to see any way into that circle. She set the ball up for Storm Purvis, Michaela Sokolic-Beatson, both of which had great games in that circle defence for the Mystics. And really, just led by example again. She's co-captain of the side. You can see she's constantly talking to the girls and just showing that she's prepared to put her body on the line, and that's what she expects of the rest of the players.
Yeah, absolutely. A very strong performance by her tonight. Down the other end of the court, Simone Nathan, she came away with MVP tonight. Formed a great combination with Tuiava, and those connections with Tutaia and Mez, just simply outstanding.
Yep, best game I have seen this lady play. She was excellent. For me, what I really loved about her and Elizabeth Tuiava is they chose when to let the long ball go. They chose when to take the safe option, and also the confidence they had to let ball go in. But part of that too was the fact that Bailey Mesmer and Tutaia, they were doing what they needed to do. They did all the work early to get free, to make sure they were available for their middies. So I think this attack end, when it was firing, the ball was just whizzing around the court, and the Pulse defence, they didn't even know where to go. Their heads were spinning at times. So my goodness, if they can keep this performance up, they've got a big one next week up against the Steel, but they'll set a really high standard for themselves, and you'll be liking to think that they can put another one out there next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, consistency has been something that has been lacking from this team, but as you say, let's hope that they can back it up with another good performance next week down in Dunedin against the Steel. If we take a look at the shooting stats now and the overall stats, I mean, it was the Mystics all the way. They had more attempts. Goal percentage a little bit down to the Central Pulse. Turnovers, Pulse had more. Deflections, there were arms galore out there, and Pulse still managed to get their hands on a few balls. Intercepts, Mystics had a few more than the Pulse, and the individual shooting stats there, Tui Vaiti had a strong game, didn't miss a goal.
She did have a strong game, didn't miss a goal, but I would have liked to have seen her a little bit more available, particularly in that last half of the match, because as we know, when she did get the ball, she wasn't missing.
So it's a tight tussle. We're into the last 3 rounds of the ANZ Championship. 4 teams are sitting at the top. Only 3 can make it. Pulse and Mystics are 2 of them. You have to make sure you stick around over the next few weeks, because it is going to be great netball to the finish in this 2017 ANZ Premiership. But from us at the North Shore Event Centre, it was the Mystics over the Central Pulse at 64-53.
ANZ Premiership Netball was proudly brought to you by ANZ.